Listening Library presents Last Shot, a Final Four Mystery by John Feinstein. Read for you by me, the author. Dear Stephen Thomas, it is my great pleasure to inform you that you have been selected by the U.S. Basketball Writers Association as one of the two winners in this year's USBWA 14 and Under writing contest. Your story, Nothing Like the Palestra, was selected by the judges from more than 200 entries. Congratulations. You and your co-winner, Susan Carol Anderson, will be flown, courtesy of the USBWA, to New Orleans to participate as working journalists at this year's Final Four. Press credentials and a hotel room have been arranged for you and a guardian, and our executive director, Joe Mitch, will be in touch with you shortly to set up plane flights and to answer any questions about your schedule attached here. You should plan on arriving no later than Thursday evening, since the presentation of your award will take place Friday morning. We hope you stay right through the championship game on Monday night. We look forward to seeing you in New Orleans at what we all hope will be just the first of many Final Fours you will cover in your journalism career. Again, congratulations on a wonderfully reported and written story. Best wishes, Bobby Kelleher, President, USBWA. Chapter 1, The Letter. Stevie Thomas read the letter once, then twice, then a third time to be sure it was real. Then he started screaming, "Mom! Mom! Mom!" Stevie suffered a few bad moments when his mom said she wasn't sure she or his father could get away from work to go with him, and then started fussing about all the time off from school. But somehow Stevie knew his dad wasn't going to turn this down. After all, Bill Thomas had been the one who had first introduced his son to sports, specifically basketball. He had started taking Stevie to see Philadelphia's Big Five, Temple, Villanova, St. Joseph's, Pennsylvania, and LaSalle, when he was 4. Going to basketball games had been Bill and Stevie's thing. Occasionally they went to see the 76ers play, but neither of them thought the NBA was really worth their time. Stevie had written a story for his school's monthly newspaper, the Mainline Chronicle, about watching players on the 76ers bench sit and laugh and tell jokes during the last few minutes of a 20-point loss to the woeful Washington Wizards. But the college players really cared. It was through the Chronicle that he had heard about the USBWA writing contest. The paper had received a press release inviting anyone 14 and under to enter the contest. What got Stevie's attention was the line at the bottom of the release. 2 winners will be chosen to fly to New Orleans to be members of the working press during the Final Four. Right there in one sentence were both his dreams come true. A chance to go to the Final Four and to go there with a press pass. Stevie had taught himself to read at age 5 using the sports section, so the reporters were as big heroes to him as the players and coaches. His favorite Philly reporter was Dick Girardi, but it wasn't long before he learned he could call up stories from other papers online, so he could read Mike Lupica and Dick Weiss from the New York Daily News, and his 2 heroes, Tony Kornheiser and Mike Wilbon, who he knew worked for the Washington Post since he watched them every day on Pardon the Interruption. Stevie wanted to really impress the judges with his reporting skills, so he called the main number at the Daily News and asked to speak to Dick Girardi. To his delight, Girardi called him back the next day, and when he explained that he wanted to write a story about the Palestra, Girardi gave him the names and phone numbers for all the local SIDs, short for Sports Information Director, who could help him with his story. Sean May, the SID, Stevie liked using the term, it made him feel like a pro, at Penn, had given him a press credential to cover the Penn-Columbia game. Stevie and his dad had gone to the Palestra a million times before, but this time his dad was in the bleachers and Stevie was on press row. He decided that night, even before sitting down to write the story, that this was definitely what he wanted to do when he grew up. Get paid to have the best seats at a basketball game?